Seems we'll do the race. Let me invite people that we will start it, the party. Okay, basically I need to set more invites. Okay, I see Alexa. Just let me invite people and then... Why? Wait. Okay, we are missing some people and I don't know the reason, maybe because it's Monaco Grand Prix now. YouTube finally works, so I'm gonna check this out. Where is the channel federation? Here it is. Okay, 30 drivers. Are you kidding me? We're doing delay by 5 minutes and I need to invite Alexa, of course. I forgot. Okay, I got communicating with online services, but who cares? Invitation goes here. And yeah, I see no Mikulitsi here. Okay, got it. 60 drivers. 15 actually exclude me. Okay, everyone gets... Okay. Okay, develop, okay. Mikulitsi in. I delay by 5 minutes because no one seems to care from the upset people that there is a race. And I have the disease still. Okay, thumbnail is in. Now I need the description. 17, okay. And that's not that bad, but we are missing the loser and Jody. And Jody is playing Persona 5 if you wanna know. Okay, basically I invite that new guy. Where's Nur? Nur is here. Nur overtook people. Remember this action? One extra invitation. Mikulitsi, it is for you. Alexa having some random one bar. Okay, so I'm gonna invite this new guy. Where he was. Where he was, I mean. Okay. So basically, we know that new loser will go with unreported abstention. Jordi is writing like last minute. Okay, he already said me frame. Okay. I'm gonna do now the thumbnail because I can do this in 1 minute or something. Again and again and again and again. Getting the Husten in Deutsch. Basically now I realize that in under Canadian Grand Prix I've reached the Australian Grand Prix, but Monaco, now it's correct. And now I'm gonna also pick F1 2019 game, so more people will come in, I hope. Okay, Lexa Alpha. Okay, where is the guy I wanted? Oh, Thierry Bolt. He goes F1. Here you get the role. Be happy. Okay, Thierry Bolted. Now we are getting Mercedes. Lexa will go to Alpha, and then we will probably start. 80 drivers, not that bad, but wait, the Williams of Bunny Rabbit. Come here, mate. Done already. The invitation, 1 minute to start. Okay, only here to pick a team. We may go. We are just wasting one Alpha. It was the loser who gets another potential abstention. At least Jeroen did one, the other report. Someone missed in McLaren. Axel just went with a free team, but okay. People starting. Everything with the settings is all right. People are collecting here. Finally we go. 5 minutes of break, but still, it's something, guys. Okay, let me see the broadcast, how it's going on. Remember to slap like. I'm gonna see messages now. Let's go with the beautiful night of Monaco. Yes, night. Basically, the thing is that Jody, who was the sub-champion in the second season, at P5, I remember from the first season. After 3 races, he has 0 points. Okay. We have so many debut drivers and some reserves, so I'm gonna introduce you to them. And then I will tell you the standings, which are really, really nice. And the thing is sure that Luke will lose the lead of the standings. He's now leading by 1 point ahead of Alan Vore. Luke has 44 points. Alan Vore has 43. We have everyone. Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Everything is done now. Okay, I didn't expect anything like this. In F2 race we had Jamie Morris as a commentator and 2 safety cars, but dry conditions at least. And I finished P7, you went off P6, the X1. Dry race at least, okay. Thank you for the information. Because on the rain it would be hell, not race. Okay, everyone is saying at the garage. I see Alpha and McLaren coming out. No, it's Haas. So about the standings, first is Max Rowe, twice on the 3rd place. Fun fact, Holzman is second on the standings of F2 Championship with 45 points. He was 3 times on the 3rd place. Max Rowe is the same car, was twice on the 3rd place. So I bet we're gonna have another P3 for him. Then we have a good guy who has 24 points, Plausible has 21 points, but he doesn't start today. Jesper has 12 exec with Mikulici. Axel Gniewko both having 6 points, and that's the top 10. About the constructor standings, we have so tight battle because it's Ferrari, Red Bull and Racing Point separated by 1 point to each other, 46, 45 and 44. Ferrari is leading ahead of Red Bull and Racing Point. Then we have McLaren 4th place, 36 points. Williams and Mercedes 12 points. 6 points for Toro Rosso, 3 for Renault, 2 for Haas, 1 for Alfa Romeo. Okay, so I bet we have some people on out laps, and it's time to show you the reserve drivers, because the full-time drivers, I guess you know. Okay, Frank Lucas in Red Bull, you can watch him. You can currently watch him. Gap between wets and inters is only 6/10. Is it going to be light rain or heavy rain till the end of the quali? That's the question. Might go with... Oh, nice, it's going to be inters at the end, I guess. Okay, may I go to the reserves finally? So it's Frank Lucas in Red Bull, the American, racing as a reserve in F1. Now he's second race in a row, but he was, I guess, in McLaren last race. Now he's on Red Bull, replacing Placid Bull. Another reserve is Willem Panoza, replacing Tobop, who has a broken wheel, as he said. Willem Panoza is the debut driver, but he has kinda nice pace, as I saw from the train trials, so I bet he's not gonna be last here. Okay, people started hot laps, but I don't care now. Willem Panoza from Netherlands, racing now in Racing Point. Another reserve is Forza Ferrari, and he missed the braking point, and he's coming just ahead of Javier. Just missed perfectly. Okay, Forza Ferrari, Kenyan as Forza Ferrari. He's in Ferrari. He's also first race here. He was racing from the Federation in ERS, but I currently don't remember fully the standings. I can't actually remember any of them. But okay, he has wing damage, I guess. No. Let's go with another reserve, another debut driver. It's Thierry Bolted. I know, Max did it faster, but it's typical. Thierry Bolted, another reserve, another debut driver, friend of Willem Panoza, also Dutchman. Today racing in Mercedes. And Lex is the last reserve, but he was racing in Canada. Now he's doing it in Alpha. The first time was in Williams. So many people doing hot laps because at the end it's McLaren of Vax, but he's pitting. It's going to be one of the Mercs. Mikulicki trying with Winters. So let's see how it will go. It would be interesting. Okay, Racing Points on hot lap. Where is the person on hot lap finishing? Random maybe, it's Guyet. Okay, he's pushing into the line. And he's P6, 137, very disappointing, but he may improve still. Okay, who's pushing? Now Frank Lucas not. Jasper's on the hot lap, this might be interesting. Yes, he was P3 last season. Let's see if he can go through, manage to go through the traffic. I guess it's going to be a piece of... Oh, it's divided at lap time. He touches below the wall and he will probably go to the pits. Nicholas is trying to win. This is about to be interesting, but he locks up. Another invalidated lap time. What about the Red Bull behind him? It's gonna be the good guy, I guess, right? As you can see, tricky conditions here in Monaco. I see Drunkenstein did P2 right now. And okay, good guy touched the wall, he's about to pit, I guess. No, he's doing another lap. He's just finishing it. Let's see if he can manage to do a better lap time. Yes, he does it! Breaking 1:26. It's going to be P2 currently. Horrible. Yeah, I saw invalidated lap time. Frank Lucas is about to finish his lap. It's going to be 1:29.9, but as you can see, we have so many differences about the lap times. So Forza Ferrari goes to the pits. Willem Panoza on the hot lap. Okay, as I'm struggling, Alex were invited at lap times. So the qualifying in Monaco are just qualifying in Monaco. Okay, so basically any fun facts? We always we always race at night, at the midnight in Monaco. Because actually it looks nicer and the tires are not warming up like on the day. To prove, I had one league race in Monaco on normal official time, and my tires were hot after 2 laps. On night isn't that bad, so this is why we race on night. Okay, Mikulici touched the wall ahead. I bet he has weak damage. Where is Edzax? Sector 3 he's starting. Well, Penoza, but he has invited. Axe goes with the fastest Sector 1. Very indeed. Okay. So let's see Yellow success in Sector 2, but we have the minimap added from 120 update. So it helps us a lot to diagnose which car and where is crashed. Alan with the fastest Sector 2. 5 place grid penalty for collision with guy and get Javier. And we can see yellow flags there. Oh, they disappeared. What a disaster for Javier. With his countryman crashing. Now Alan finishes and he's second. 125.5. Lexa goes with the hot lap. Mikulica, I guess, right? He's coming to the pit. Also, Alenvor's teammate, Willem Penoza, is doing a lap, but he seems that he is not pushing at all. Not like same as Javier, actually. I see the message, Traffic. Like it was Leclerc's engineer. I guess right. Okay, Ferrari also touching the wall. 10 people on the broadcast. Very nice indeed by you. Nisa goes with 5th place, I just realized. And exact 6. Nice. What a difference. I guess that literally no one was prepared for the wet conditions. It just happens. Only 11 people have done a lap since now. Forza Ferrari going with Inter, so yes. Same as Mikulici. Jaspers with the 2nd place for 125.1, and I guess Max Rose pole position is in danger. Okay, guys. Stop to crash people in the qualifying Ferrari drivers. Guy is complaining on the chat. Okay. Sorry about that with invited. That I'm mainly watching people who didn't make a lap time still. Who haven't done it yet, I should say. Okay, Ferrari going with the fastest Sector 2. I take this. But I don't know why he's putting Inters while Mikulic already tried it and it didn't work. And his lap time is not going to be for the pole position, of course, but maybe he will beat Frank Lucas. Yeah, he did it, even that sucks a bit. 127.5 on the Inters, appreciate that. Little Bun Rabbit making his lap, same as Tirbodet, who has lack of ERS. Trusses letting people buy, but he has no fuel at Zax. Okay, Frankenstein ending his hot lap. So we'll see what position it's gonna be. It's not improved. He stays P7. Maxer is finishing his lap. Wow, people are so scared because of the rain. 127.9. Now he's probably pushing. No invalidated. Wow. Okay, what about his teammate? Or maybe Thierry Baudet? He's P5, 125.7, so it was a nice decision to put him in F1 instead of F2. But Rabbit will do another lap. He quits the pits. 6 minutes to go. So now the most interesting part of quali start. Ed Zax makes the traffic. He tries to go. My pro tip is to literally push more. Okay. Come to the pits, finally. Come to the pits. Yes, he's done it! Okay, he is now going with the normal speed. Now let's see if anything happens. Yes, I said P3. Maybe this time he will score nice points. And in Australia, nothing after collision with his teammate. And Canada, nothing because he crashed, but I don't remember where. It looks like sector 1 and 2, and it's Ferrari letting by its Forza Ferrari. Again, damage on an outlap. It sucks. Had an outlap. Now Maxer is doing pole position with 123.7. If the race was wet, then we would know the winner of this race. But you know, it's Monaco and Ferrari spun and is about to get disqualified if he will not rotate his car properly. Yes, he's done it finally. Maybe he just battled. Javier now will push with the hot lap. Finally, he gets P8 with 126.8.0, but he has 5 place grid penalty, so he's now P13. Got another invented lap time. 4 minutes to go. And 10 seconds actually. Who's putting the unlike? This stream only deserves likes. Ferrari with 4 minutes to go, 143. Not what he expected from this race. And Allenborg goes with the second, but again, people are losing more than a second to Maxro, who's clearly dominating this qualifying, and he will probably get the point for the pole position. But meanwhile, when no hot laps are on, I remind you to slap like, and it would be nice from you, as we are going to have a nice race in Monaco, like interesting, fascinating, literally any advert you can add here. Adverb, not advert. I just said about the advertisement. Okay, Mikulicz is going with the hot lap finally. But who's about to end this lap? It's Ferrari. It's Javier, but he's invalidated. Forza is in the pits. Toro Rosso is on the outlap. It's Ed Sachs. Renault is the closest one. And it's Guide with a valid lap time currently, but we still have one more sector. Fastest sector 2 again. Okay, finally he pushes. Now he goes through the last corner. It was very close to touch the wall. He's not gonna get the pole position. But what about P2? Not, I guess, but it's still very decent result as P5 he does. 125.4. Now Mikulicz, I know there are 4 drivers ahead of him. About to make a lap. Axel went to 6, Jesper to 2nd. What about Mikulicz? He's now sliding through the straight, through the main straight, but he's getting P3 with 125.0. And as you can see, good guy at 124.3. Finally someone who make a dangerous for Maxro, I mean the lap time. Man Rabbit is now the only one without a lap time, but Ferrari, as you can see, he has to do a better one, much better one. And also, time for the session, yay! Nice. Forza Ferrari is out on the outlap, so he has still time. Let's watch if Ed Sachs may do the better lap. He improved, but he didn't change his position. Okay. Ban Rabbit hot lap, but we'll see Lexa how its lap time improved by almost a second, but giving nothing to his position. Actually, he will be ahead of Javier. Okay, Max Mikulic is staying, so he's probably preparing for the last lap. Okay, who's about to end this one? It's Allenvor, I guess. Yes, but he's validated. So only one more chance for him and Jasper, and also Mikulic will try one more. And the Renault of Eyesight. Guys will not improve his lap as he's on the pits. Drunkenstein. Wow, so many people starting their hot laps. Who's about to finish actually? It's Max Rowe. With the fastest sector 1, he's improving his lap time. I am back sick from 3. Oh, F in the chat for Przemek. Now let's see. Axel retires on the garage. So no more chance for him to improve. Another fastest sector, it's sector 2 right now. What is Maxo doing? He improves by almost a second. Guys, Thierry, Zax, Frank and Ferrari will not improve their lap times. What about Max? He broke 123 with 122.9. He's even making his pole position more stronger. Actually stronger, not... It's that much that he will say more stronger. Okay, Allenford just ahead of Jasper, so we will see him for the first. I move just before the line. Allenford does P3. And Jasper goes to the second place. 124.1, giving him the front row. What about Mikulic? He's finishing his lap, but he stays P5. What about Drunken? He improves just enough to beat Willem. But Willem improves. Drunken's time back. Ban Rabbit goes P16. Forza Ferrari will have invited lap time. Just don't go to the pit. Just don't go to the pit. He goes. He could finish this lap, but we have the results of the qualifying in Monaco. Max Rowe, oh, of course, he outclassed everyone. 122.9, giving him the pole position. But let's see if he will crash into Ferrari's AI. He has some weird lags. Another one is on the second place. We have Jasper, and then the good guy. Allenford is the last one who broke 124. Actually, Max Rowe outclassed everyone. 1F equals 1 plus 1 HP. Is it possible? I don't know. Okay, so we can see the results. It's Max Rowe ahead of Jasper as a confirmation. And then good guy, Allenford, Mikulic, Nizo, Gayet, Axe, Bordet, Penoza, Drunkenstein. Javier has 5 place grid penalties, so Edzak, Sferza, Ferrari, Lexa, and Banner Rabbit and Frank Lucas all going ahead of him. So Javier starting P17. Gniewko and Ferrari last 2. Now let's go to the race. Okay. Wet quali, yes, it happened. Dynamic weather. It just happened. Okay, let's go to the race, because we have 19 drivers on the grid. I hope no one got kicked from the game. And I hope there will be no messages on the PS group, because it will hide half of the screen. Okay, 30 seconds to start, because Forza Ferrari already made his strategy. Now strategy is free choice, not like season 2, where Luke got disqualified even though he won because of the lobby crash that everyone was supposed from the top 10, of course. to the tires. They did not qualify. Everyone got soft. Luke went on mediums, won the race, and then he got surprised, like surprise Pikachu, because of the disqualify. Okay, let's go with the race. Or actually the formation lap. Yeah, I saw it. And I said it, and it's the formation lap. And that's it. With it. Let me finish water drinking and we will see the strategies. I only see that Max goes with the mediums, but let's see the rest. Not position, tire. Okay, so most of the drivers are on mediums. Only 2 of them are on hards. It's Edzax and Forza Ferrari. 2 drivers are on soft. 6 drivers are on soft at all. The good guy Alan for Azai, Guyet, Little Bunny Rabbit, and Frank Lucas. As you can see, the fun fact. Literally everyone has a pair, except Mikulitz with the tires. As you can see, good guy is neighbor of Alan Vor, Isaac is a neighbor of Guy with the tires, Bunny Rabbit a neighbor of Lucas, and Edzax with Forza Ferrari. Already we have some people disqualified on the... Yes, it's Frank Lucas and Javier. I don't understand, I don't understand at all. Max are having slight lags. Hope it will not distract drivers at the start. But what about Maxro? Because he probably had a setup for the wet conditions, so it means he will struggle at the race. Okay, Maxro goes through the Javier, and we will finally have lights out. Maxro goes to the right, Jesper goes to the left. We could see for no reason losing over a minute, but he comes 5th place. And wait for repair soon. Ferrari is coming. Ferrari has, that's interesting. Okay, let's be serious now, because the most classical race ever starts in few seconds. It's Max on the pole, just ahead of Jesper. Then the second row, we have good guy Alan for 5th is Mikulitz. Maybe Icer or Guide will go well for the start. It flights up and finally we go. And Maxro had a nice start, so he will defend his leading. And also Jesper defends his 2nd place. On the top, everything stays the same. Axis 8th. Then we have Bolded fighting with his mate, with his friend Penoza. And Penoza goes ninth. Let's see how it's going to back. Good guy overtook Jesper for the 2nd place. Javier is last, and we can see some debris around the track. Now it's going to be a carnage through the... Yes, 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 safety car. I don't know why it happened, but it's safety car. It just happens. Okay, I see Toro Rosso of Gniewko spun. I don't understand this race at all. We have peaceful start, and then comes the safety car for no actual reason, and everyone, like 10 drivers, got 5 second or 3 second type of. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Frank Lucas got 2 penalties, so 8. Okay, so now the safety car. So as you can see, top 5 already escaped from everyone. But the rest of the grid will also form up, and so many pit stops. As you can see, good guys coming to the pits using this safety car, and he will change his tires into hards. Axe, Penoza, Boyd, Forza Ferrari, Junkan, and Bunny Rabbit, and try everyone. Okay, I'm stopping. I stopped counting. On new tires. Fun fact: Mate Pia on F2 was going with the wet tires on the yes, dry conditions, and then he decided to leave the session, so he gets 10-second time penalty for disconnect on purpose, because I need to get an evidence that someone got kicked. Okay, so anyone heard something about the DAS system in Mercedes? Just to make an integration to the chat. What are your opinions? Okay. So basically, under safety car we have, okay, so many drivers are losing a big gap, an enormous gap comparing the top 8. Access pushing, I can see. That's right, everyone is now going with the full speed because they need to catch the queue. Okay, predictions to the chat. How many people are going to retire? This is the question. This is the thing we need to know. I bet like 13 people will finish this race. Same as F2. Because there has to be retirements. It's just Monaco. It happens. Okay, Ferrari now goes through to the main straight. Same as Javier. Most of the drivers are catching the group. So as you can see, Axis went close enough. Pednosa with 10th place. Okay, they are joining. Now only Frank Lucas has some kind of difference. Some kind of the gap. Let's see how the positions changed, by the way. Okay, Erzax got promoted by 5 positions, and the good guy got lost 5 positions. Thierry Baudet lost 8 positions. Both of the drivers gained 1 position. It's Iron for Mikulici. I said Gayet because the good guy was on the pits. Axe lost 1 place. Forza Ferrari 1 place up. Banner Rabbit 2 places up. Gievko 3 places up. Baudet, as I said, he lost. 1 position up for Ferrari, 2 positions down for Javier. Ferrari had a very nice chance for the podium in Canada, but he crashed on the Wall of Champions. 10 people, 5-10. Like, it's okay. Very nice. If you have more, invite them, because now we can restart. Safety car comes to the garage, back. Or actually to the pits. Max with his black helmet. I need to ask him what does it mean? Why he has it? Because I forgot actually. I didn't know if that he does it, that he got one. Now we are restarting the Monaco Grand Prix after first safety car. Okay, another 5-second time penalty for 7 collisions, but we now don't care because now the racing is back. Max Rogosz called me with the lead, so Ferrari 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But now Jesper goes second, and he's losing already a second to Maxru. Alan Vor is third, Mikulici fourth, and Isaac goes very close to Mikulici with the 5th place. And actually 10 points right now. And I hope that Gayet and Isaac will not crash like in Australia. Now we have so many traffic on the Casino Royale happen. Also Frank Lucas locks up just ahead of Thierry Baudet. Basically we are going to see the good guy trying to attack Edzax from everywhere. Edzax is doing the traditional Giga Edzax with, and also good guy was fighting with Axel wheel to wheel. If you don't know what did I mean with Giga Edzax move, it was Russia S2 where he went into the lane while completely cutting the corner, and he was leading for the first 8 laps of the race. Now Maxro has the fastest lap of the race. He already escaped by 2 seconds. This race may be for him if he will not do a mistake. But now he races without any mistakes, so I hope it will stay till the end. Let's see, because Alan were closest to Jesper. Maybe Jesper will get the first podium today. There's a chance. Okay, there is a good guy fighting with Edzax. Now he does go inside. Edzax also missed the braking point because of that. But both people are staying alive without any damages. Basically, I can see Oliver is closing again to Jesper. And good guy now has a chance to attack Edzax. Where he will go? Down the inside. Down the outside, sorry. But he still is on the P8. Still not able to overtake the Junior Red Bull team. The Junior Red Bull car. My bad. Okay, let's see how William Penosa is doing as a debut driver. DRS is now enabled. Now he'll fight with Drunkenstein. was complaining a lot about the incident on his races. Okay, Forza Ferrari is just behind him, so this is going to be one of the battles predicted for today, but Forza Ferrari did early braking, so he probably doesn't want to push and to do any risky moves. Let's see. Actually, people are saying like it was almost no overtakes. Let's see with the position change, and there was a contact between Edzax and the good guy, but fortunately no one got damage, I hope, from this. And also Axel watches all the situation around here. Oh, Edzax did a push out of the track, not out of the track, but it was some kind of push on the good guy. Now Axel will try to go inside on his former teammate from season 1, and he gets 7th place. Now the good guy is about to take this. Let's see, hope he will not crash. Edzax is overtaken for the 8th place. Goes good guy. Clean driving, I can say, not the cleanest, but still, it's not the ranked. Also, Frankenstein tries to overtake Penoza. It was very risky here on the last two corners. Now we're heading to the Sunday vote. Frankenstein stays P11, but they still both have a chance to overtake Edzax. Let's go. What's happening at the front? Because Max, yes, he escaped by 3 seconds. This is his race. Okay. Lexa is also fighting Bunny Rabbit. This battle is also going to be one of the most interesting, even though it's not for the victor of strong point. The good guy escaped already by 2 seconds from Edzax. So we can see a difference of pace. Bunny Rabbit also overtook Lexa on the hairpin, I guess. Hope there was no damage there. Penoza will have a chance to overtake Edzax. No, it's way too far. I'm just watching how is the chat going. Yellow flag to it. Lexa with spin, but he recovers well. Back to the race, but only on P16. He was P14. Just a little update on the results. Nizo goes with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's going to complicate his race. Yellow flag to again, but I can't see a thing. Okay, let's see. Willem Penoza is very, very close now to Edzax, and also he takes Frankenstein Forza Ferrari with him, and maybe even Bunny Rabbit to take position number 9. Penoza still looking for a place to attack Edzax. No, don't do this on the hairpin. He goes well. And Edzax, I guess he touched the wall, so he has slight damage. Yes, he has damage. So he's blocking everyone. So the good guy went very close to Axel, but he also gets the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. We'll be still watching this battle. For Racing Point, the points are very important in case of fighting for the title, because Allendorf cannot do that alone. He needs to get a teammate. It's Tobo, but he has problems with his wheel, so he's not appearing for the 3rd race in a row. At least there is hope on reserve drivers. Let's see. Oh, I see Mikulic is very close to Allen, and also Isa joined the battle. So this is going to be a fight for the podium. And also we can see Jesper is escaping from the guys fighting for the 3rd place. And having retired from the session, it's the end of the race, but he finishes on the garage. It's a disaster for the Ferrari driver. Now the only hope on Ferrari's point is on Forza Ferrari. There's no look, unfortunately. But he will join back next week, I guess. Basically, this is the first time when we don't have Luke on the grid. When he doesn't start it at all. Forza Ferrari gets the 5-second time penalty for corner cutting. And he also overtook Frankenstein on it. I know there is chance like you completely miss the braking point, but come on, give that position back. Mikulic also overtakes Allenburg, who has problems. Do I guess right? I need to check if he has damage. Give me the normal camera. And also Isaac goes down the inside, taking 4th place. And also Allenburg. Oh, there is a contact between them. This is going to be a penalty for one of them. I guess it's going to be Allenburg if Isaac has damage. But he doesn't have one. It's not very nice. They're losing more and more. The top 3 is like calm. Also Isaac tries again. Halfway left the session. Wow, they are going 40 kilometers per hour. Way too slow. And also Isaac finally overtaking Allenburg. Will probably come to the pits. As you can see, he has to have damage. Yes, I guess it's orange. Now head to the pits. And Garrett and Isaac goes with the 4th and 5th. That's going to be a much better race if they will not crash. 4 and off, of course. We have only 1 retirement after 11 laps. That's an interesting thing. Frankenstein tries to find a way to overtake the Forza Ferrari. Willem Penosa, also Forza, Frankenstein, Banner Rabbit are all overtaking. Oliver who's on the pit, same as Lexa. A little Banner Rabbit gets a lot of penalties. We'll see how Frankenstein is fighting with Forza. I guess he complains on him because of the overtaking, but he got 5-second time penalty. I think that's all if Frankenstein will overtake him soon. Actually, we have a Ezax was 7, he's last now. Wait, and he's being lapped by the other drivers. Let me check this out. Yes. Also Thierry Boyd goes very close to Lexa. We will follow this battle probably. And yes, I'll do that, I guess. No, they are not happen. Maybe on the more interesting point. We will still follow Frankenstein and Van Rabbit trying to overtake Forza Ferrari, but he has some pace, so he's not giving up as easy as the both drivers think. Let's see how the tires are going. He reported with a physical time penalty. Was probably trying to overtake. Let's see how the pit stops are. Only top 5. Didn't pit yet. Haven't pit yet. For the new tires. How are the tires? I said guy to 11 laps on softs. Okay. And Mikulic at the top 3 have mediums for 11 laps. Unless will probably lose on this undercut. See the position change, by the way. Only top 2 didn't change. Haven't changed places so far. I'm still missing the present perfect with the... Okay guys, let's hope everyone retires. Well, basically you need to hope that everyone will retire for lap 36 or even 35, I guess. Because if they will finish at least 90% of the race distance, they will get the points. Reynolds in the pits, it's Nizo. Which tires he's putting? He's putting mediums, so probably 2-stop strategy. We also have battle between Frankenstein and Van Rabbit, and Van Rabbit had a great exit from the last turn. Now they're heading to Santevot, but Van Rabbit is not going to overtake right now. But he's still very close. And let's see how I say went out just ahead of Willem Penosa. About the hard tires, it's possible to try to survive 30 laps on them. About your fighting for the championship, Allenborg is now P12 trying to attack a little Van Rabbit. He goes inside, they hit contact, and only Allenborg lost on it. and he has to go to the pits because it's another damage. So things go well for you, Luke. It's a Ferrari 3-second time penalty, but we can see so many penalties. The table standings are going to riot. No, Allenford doesn't give up and does go to the pit. Unlike Guyet, who's going to get out on P8, it's going to be very close. But he manages to get ahead of Ferrari, Haas and Williams, and also Racing Point. Okay. So let's see Ferrari 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But I remind you that everyone can retire on this race because it's Monaco. Also, Allenford manages somehow to overtake Bunny Rabbit, and now we can see the full camera how the battle goes. Allenford takes the position of Bunny Rabbit. Fortunately, he has no damage from that, or a slight one, I guess. Bunny Rabbit, another 3-second time penalty. Dragonstein finally ahead of Forza Ferrari. I didn't realize this. The good guy went close to Axe. Let's see what the pit stops on top 3 still didn't do that. Nizzo goes to the fastest lap, so currently he has a point. Ferrari now goes to the pits of Allenford. They had so many penalties that I cannot see what happened. But Ferrari goes for the new wing and to serve his 5-second time penalty. New wing also for Allenford, who is also getting hurt, so probably he will go to the end of the race. Virtual safety car! What's the reason? Why this happened? Now it's a chance for top 3 to pit. Maxor, just do it. No. Maybe Jasper. Not. Maybe Mikulizzi. They have chance. Okay, another 5-second time penalty for Allenford. And the RS is back enabled. So the battle is on again. Okay, so... Okay, this works better. How about the cameras? I just remove the panel because I know how to go through it. What do you think now? Everything is okay? I guess yes. Gniewko is about to overtake Frank Lucas. He's much faster, but he also got the damage, I guess. He goes inside line and they get contact and they stop literally everyone. Now Gniewko has bigger wing damage, I guess. He got 5-second time penalty. I think it's enough. Also, he crashes into Forza Ferrari. What's going on? And now Gniewko has to go to the pit and he's being clapped by one of the McLarens and it's Maxro. Now he has to go to the pits. Yes, he does it. What a penalty. What about Frank Lucas? He probably also went furious after this, what the pole did. Also he comes to the pits. Let's see, good guy against Axe. Heading into GRS straight. Now we're going into lap 17 with them. Good guy was a bit faster, but it's still not enough to overtake the McLaren. Let's see what about the Guyet. The Renaults are separated by Willem. Also Frank Lucas gets away from the Guyet, but it's safe because he's a ghost. Man Rabbit gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And also Guyet very close to Penosa, and it was a contact, I guess, between them. Also Lexa, surprisingly, is very close to Allenford. Okay, let's see if Allenford manages to overtake. Yes, very easily. Forza Ferrari also retired from the race, and it was again on the garage. So Ferraris are having disaster because none of the drivers from this Italian team is going to win this race, or even score points, or even finish this race, that's disaster for the Italian team. Also good game, having again chance to overtake. Now let's check the Discord. Okay, nothing happens. I was just checking if someone complains. But how people may complain on Discord while racing actually? Okay, let's see. Let's watch the battle against Willem Penosa and Gayet, because Axe and Good Guy are not at all fighting. They just going by about half of a second to each other. So we will stay with Gayet, and also Drinkenstein wants to join the party for the 7th place. Okay, Good Guy's a bit closer than I expected. So we will stay with the Renault and Racing Point, and also Haas. Watching this Good Guy overtaken by Eyesight. I take this one. I don't know why it happened. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. I was like, they're going 4th, 5th, and 6th. Something changed. Okay, let's see if Gayet finally may overtake Willem Penosa. He's much faster to the straight into South Default. They made contact, and there, I guess, is wing damage for Gayet. No, somehow. Let's check this out. Okay. Yeah, there is, but not the biggest one. So he'll probably manage. Willem Penosa did style block. So I say already went less than a half of a second to Axe. So now let's end the pits, by the way. So I will stay with this one. With those 3, or maybe Eyesight. As you can see, he's 1/10 behind Axe. And Gievko, yes, he can enjoy the party which is going on. And also Good Guy is about to lap him. Can watch this one. Actually, Gievko. Gayet with the 3-second time penalty. But now there is a chance to overtake. He's going half throttle. But he will go inside. There was a contact between them. Gayet only loses on it. And he doesn't have damage, like I thought. Yellow success sector 2, and theory about it is that it causes virtual safety car. As you can see, he probably battled it on this chicane. Basically, another virtual safety car makes for now impossible to overtake Axe for neither. Okay, it was the Nouvelle chicane. I finally got the corners. Well, up 21 by the way. When is the safety car? VSC, of course, going to get out. Gievko overtakes Nizzle. No. No. Guys, it's over. The incident is over. We may go. The RS is enabled. We're back to racing. Now there's a chance because ISI got much better restart and he goes inside to overtake Axe, and the Italian is now 4th in this race. And he was like 8th. And also Gievko tries to unlap himself from Axe. What is going on the further positions? I guess nothing. So I head to the chat where no one writes a message. So I comment you to finally corresponded with me if there is such a word in English, because I mean just to type. Okay? Ferrari also fight with Edzax. Now what are the lights on his car? What's kind of a fight? Okay. Will not take care about this. This battle for the 12th place may be interesting too. But we'll head to again to the battle for the 7th place where Guyot still stays behind Willem Pendoza. Now they're going to Rascat, then to Anthony Nog. I can't speak French, sorry for the mispronounce. And now we have the main straight. Again, but Guyot is not even trying to attack. That was so close to touch. Also, Dragonstein tries somehow to find some space to overtake here. What? Okay, Bunny Rabbit got 3-second time penalty and he spun! And up by his teammate. And another virtuous! Why they can't fight for the place? Number 7 for Guyot and Dragonstein. Number 5 for good guy, Mikulitsi and Maxro both going to the pits. Let's see which tires they are putting because I still don't trust. Hearts for Mikulitsi for 60 laps. I'll take this one. Jasper also has to pit because I don't think that his tires will survive. But with so many virtual safety cars it's possible. Okay. 5-second time penalty again for Alan Vor. Now we're back to racing and DRS is back enabled. We're seeing what's going on there at the front. And Gniewko fights with Alan Vor and he got the place on him. Ferrari left the session, so I guess it's retirement on purpose and 10-second time penalty. Also Gniew. Okay, Oliver is also ghost. Now we know the reason there is access near them. Okay. Maxim is just behind Mikulitsi and this is going to make things difficult for the Frenchman. But he was going to get a nice and calm victory. Now he's again third. And I'll not be surprised when he will keep that position. What about the battle for the 7th place? I don't know. And as you can also see, we have overtaken by Oliver. But we have 24 laps and 60 people are still going. How many people you have predicted to race now? I was betting like 14, maybe it would be the best. Max Rowe finally overtaking Mikulitsi. Now he feels free to push. Feels free. Guyot again much faster than Penoza. Maybe this time. He's going in the sideline again. Again the contact. And he almost spun. Again he lost this battle. And again he lost the chance to get 7th place. Okay, there again goes. It's about McLaren to lap them, and it's going to be Axe again. He's only losing, but he is going to probably have nice P5. Okay. Edzax is letting by. By the way, Edzax is 10th. Very nice indeed. What about Lexa? Stays a second behind his countryman. Basically, we're going to check this battle again. Now, guys, please go inside line, not the outside. Again, touched. And again, guys, it's on. Hey, by the way, was Dragonstein in the pits? Yes. Ah, that's why he lost this gap. It still tries to find a way to overtake the racing point, David Driver. From the David drivers, only Penoza is still alive. As reported, the Forza Ferrari both out of this race, out of the reserve drivers. Lexa has a chance for points. Frank Lucas is way behind. Max was the fastest lap, so currently he has a point for this. Okay, I'm gonna set something. You know, I think nothing happens. Yes, something happens. Alvaro is about to overtake Lexa. Okay, I also realized that I forgot to give Matti PI the 3 penalty points, and the same thing will go to Ferraris. He was demotivated to go further. At 15 penalty points equals race win, if you want to know. And the stewards may give from 1 to 5 penalty points for one incident, for a single one. I just wanted to say, if Ferrari hears that, retire from session, not quit to main menu. And also Lexa, okay, he goes to the pits. Also Alvaro tries to find a way to overtake Zax. Now he's going much faster. Into second straight. And now they again touched. Again. When Alvaro is about to overtake the Toro Rosso, he goes inside. Zax blocks Alvaro, the title contender. And he's still 10th. He really set some giga Zax. This is C. Yellow Zax sector 3. Who's out? No one, this is just a glitch. Okay. We're back to Alvaro against Zax. Now Alvaro goes with a move inside. They touch. Zax cuts the corner completely, gets the 10 seconds for that. So now Alvaro return doesn't have to overtake. Jasper in the pits. Max for another fastest lap. And Jasper goes with softs. Losing a position to be clear C is yes, he will go 4th after this pit stop. Meanwhile, Guide over to Penoza. I didn't realize that. I mean, we'll see again Alvaro against Zax. There has to be a report. I just feel it. That Alvaro will report, Zax will report Alvaro. Yellow Zax to sector 3 again. And it's Renault's spot, it's Guyot. And he's coming to the pits for the news of, I guess. This is not how he wanted to go to 7th place. Back challenge for Zax. But Alvaro goes very carefully. Now he tries another time. Zax cuts again, getting another 3 seconds. 13 seconds, twice, in twice cases, twice it happened, on the same time, just 1 lap difference. And the Gniewko also enjoys this party, which is this battle. Another touch. 10 laps to go. I said at the podium, but Jasper has much faster tires, I guess. Yes. Bunny Rabbit 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oliver is too close. There has to be some report. I just feel it as I repeat this info. And also, he did a little slide. Now he tries outside. He has to do a massive move. Very late launch. Not like he did in both cases. Maybe this way he will overtake it. Like Pacer did it on Datic. Like it was 8 laps to go. Yellow Zax sector 1. Bunny Rabbit span. Back to the track. That's also the 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Now, this time, another penalty. Alvaro gets 3. And he manages finally to overtake Edzax. And also Gniewko does it. So who's going to finish 10th? I don't really know. Okay. What the fuck? Give him more space. Let me drink some water. Edzax got his karma and pits. Now the question is if Alvor will escape from Gniewko enough to get the point. Jasper went just half of a second of the eyesight. Now there's a question if eyesight will set another Giga Nizo this time and get the third place because casting deal flags? No one, I guess. And it takes another 3 seconds. Disaster. He had the chance for points. Pan Rabbit another 5-second time penalty. So many of them. But the question is, who will get the podium? It is going to be Isai or Jasper. Jasper has much faster tires, so he will probably overtake Nizo on the wider track, like Germany or Austria or even France, which we have next week. He would do this instantly, but not now. He doesn't try to go inside. Maybe this time. And they go wheel to wheel. This is very dangerous. They touched. Jasper seems to have damage. And stays 4th. Maybe this time in the inside he goes. Locks up. Wheel to wheel into the Casino Royale. Isai still manages to stay 3rd. Jasper is not overtaking Nizo still. And Nizo somehow passed, let him go. Maybe he was like, okay, go, okay. Maybe you have more penalties than me. And as you can see, how many laps on the mediums? 18. 29 does Willem Penoza. Literally also Gaet would go on the softs. Same as Edzax. I don't know why they're putting mediums when there is 8 laps to go. It's a weird feeling to see Allenford being lapped. But it's Monaco. Everything can happen here. Let's see Bad Rabbit about to overtake Frank Wilkas. He's going on the much faster soft tires, which are really fresh, as they are only 1 lap old, when Frank Lucas has 14 laps old, the medium tires. I guess it will stay like this at the most cases, unless someone crashes. Also, Renault lapped by McLaren? What's going on? Yes, Gaet is lapped by Maxro. Frank Lucas touched the wall, lost the position to Ban Rabbit. Okay. Sometimes this happens. So we don't have any interesting battles currently on the 6 laps to go. Okay. Okay. Guys, sure doesn't have to fight Maxro as Gaet is P9, Maxro is P1. But still. Okay, my controller was disconnected somehow. Now let me check the battery. Yes. 3 stripes, nice. It's full. Somehow it just went out. The battery went off. 0%. There my first place goes. Yellow Tactic Sector 2. Who is it going to be? It's Lexa Span. On the how it's the corner named? Novel Chicane. Novel. sorry, but I didn't really study the corners. Mother Rabbit went close to Lexa, and I guess Lexa will pit. No! So this was kinda lol. Okay, now we have 6 laps to go, and as you can see, Max is dominating. Jasper is much closer to Mikulitsi. Mikulitsi, yes, it was dumb of going on softs while on 15 laps. He would go hard, sorry, on softs. He would push at least. Now Ban Rabbit fighting with Lexa, who is spun again. Losing 13th place. As you can see, we have still 15 drivers going. Mikulitsi cuts the corner, but he doesn't get any penalty, so he could cut the corner because he only gets warning. Okay. So now Guide is less than a second to Drunken, but we are watching battle between Jasper and Mikulitsi for the position number 2 in this race. Let me see the penalties just to compare. 1 penalty for Mikulitsi and only 1 warning has Jasper. So if Jasper stays behind the Finn, he'll get the 2nd place anyway. But we will still follow this battle. Maybe Jasper will go for the 2nd place. I'm just watching my broadcast if everything goes well, as you may know that in Canada I just crashed. Because yes, because it could. I'm just reading the chat. Nice is better. Mikulitsi again locks up. It's only 5 laps to go. The max throw is allowed by Guyet. Lap 36 starts, 4 laps to go. Now a chance for Jasper to get a 2nd place on the track, not only on the finish line, while crossing it. But he seems that he's not pushing at all, just waits. Maybe for a mistake. Guyet lost a 2nd to... Okay, yellow sector 3, who's gonna beat Alpha of Lexa. And he has no wing. Actually, he has very little wing. He goes for the pits, for the soft tires. So, I guess for the soft tires. Let's see. Also, Frank Lucas goes to the pits. And Lexa on softs. What about Frank? Wait, why he's still got those mediums? Okay. Right, I got close to Drunken. Frank gets out of the pits. He just has to survive with his tires. Okay, what about Jasper Mikulitsi? They're going to lap 37. We will be following if Jasper will manage to overtake Mikulitsi. What about Maxro? He's peacefully leading. I don't know what about his tire wear. 34 laps on hards by William Penosa? How? Yeah, I said 30 laps on hard is possible. I'm almost sleeping, yes. Because, yeah, more boring because... What we got? I went close. That also good guy tricked the party. Liberov, you got what you wanted. The battles. Sorry, everyone from those 4. Mikulitsi, Jasper, Nizo and Good Guy are having like 1 second of the gap between all of them. As you can see, half of a second separate. Good guy doesn't try to move on Nizo. This is going to be one of the best battles. What about Maxu? Are his tires going to survive? I guess yes. But he's still going very careful. Yellow sector 2. Again, where it happened. And whoa, we have damage, which good guy got. I know he may now make a report for brake testing, but you could see how low gap was between the drivers. Like there was no place at all, no space at all. Because he's still going. Okay, good guy. We got a 3-second time penalty. This is going to make his podium chances lower, but he still manages to keep just behind. Max Rowe is starting last lap of this Grand Prix, about to win this race. He is. Mikulicki still somehow manages to stay second, though he seems to get a little damage. I will not switch to the race director currently. Guyet goes with the soft tires for the last lap. Same as Alvor. He had to change his wing, even though he had so much gap. Now the question is, okay, Drunkenstein so far it's Willem Penoza, so we're going to see this battle for the last 30 seconds of this race. So basically, we are now watching the battle for the second place, but I still follow Max where he is, because in the last Gniewko, fastest lap of the race. Okay. Where's Maxwell? He's coming to the last corner. So basically, after 2 third places in Australia and Canada, now Maxwell wins for the first time in F1 division, getting his first ever win. He crossed the line, winning it clearly. He deserved it, like to the podiums in the first races. Mikulicki will not finish second. He finishes third, as Jasper didn't have a penalty. Mikulicki had one. Nizo goes fourth ahead of Good Guy, even though Good Guy was fourth on the track. Again, Good Guy's Plausible was fifth all the time. Good Guy's now fifth of his place. Also, Guy finished 9th. Bunny Rabbit 13th place. Frank Lucas and disconnected driver 15th. Let's see if Allenvor also have beat Gniewko's lap. Fireworks everywhere. Drunkenstein and Willem Penoza. It is the last battle of this race. Can Drunkenstein overtake Penoza on the line? And Drunkenstein spun it. There was a contact between them. I know he now used reset to track, but basically he will surely report this one, even though he had penalty. This is going to be like 3 seconds. What a race! Only 3 GNFs and 1 disconnection. So this race was kinda clear. Allenvor scoring 2 points, and he will overtake Luke on the standings by just 1 point. But Maxru won pole position and race win, so he's getting 26 points. He's now leading the standings. Allenvor goes with the fastest lap. I already did it. I've already done it. Jasper finally the podium, same as Mikulicki, back to the top. So basically we have much better battles right now for the title. As you can see, only 7 drivers were not lapped by Maxro. Alex also with a good race, 8 points. Nizo finally the first point and with the 4th place. Good Guy, 10 points, already did that. Penoza goes with the 6 points, but I guess there will be a report. Frankenstein goes third, 4 points, so some more into his account, 2 for Guyet and 2 for Envor. Very nice indeed, this race. It wasn't like I expected, like so many crashes, etc, etc. Okay, almost bottled that one with getting orange wing damage on lap 31. Okay, let's go with the press conference, because we need to do one. What a race. I mean, even though it's Monaco, drivers were able to show how to fight, how to go for the place, how to go for the position. Now I'm fighting drivers officially. Okay, now those two, and now Mikulizzi. Why you're not setting a line? It would be easier to find you. Mikulizzi, okay, he's in. He's invited. Basically,
hello.
Welcome here, finally the podium, Jasper.
Yes, I'm happy. First time this year.
Yes. Basically, how can you describe this race because of the last laps, the battle against Mikulizzi?
Yeah, I knew he had a penalty, so I did not. I just sat behind and made it to the end. So.
Yeah, I see. Nice tactics.
Because just overtaking is so difficult around here. It's just too big of a risk to overtake. I mean, I knew that I was not going to catch the McLaren, so E2. I'm happy with that.
Yes. Okay. Any more drivers here? Not joining. Seriously, Miku and Max. Okay.
But was it a typical Monaco to watch?
No, it was like there were some overtakes, safety cars, so many VSCs. I would have laughed on one. Not like Australia, but still.
Insane how many safety cars and virtual safety cars we're getting this season.
Yeah, because of the patch 1.20.
Yeah, is it? I didn't know. Yeah, it's a bit too much. in the beginning there was never a safety car, but now it's like way too much.
Yeah, I also realized that. Hello there. Finally the podium.
Yes, very happy.
So basically you told us that you had orange wing damage.
Yes. I went and bottled it. Almost. Well, bottled it against Jesper, but almost bottled my podium.
At least you were on the third place.
Yeah, Alan is complaining about my overtake, so I still have to see what happened there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I overtook him. Okay, yeah, continue. Sorry.
Welcome, Max Rowe, finally the first victory.
Yes.
Like it was calm one, but did you get any damage?
Yes, 2 times. On the third or fourth lap, and at the end of the race when I changed my tire for the fourth time. So the 25th lap, when the second safety car is out. So I pit.
I get it. I guess it was boring for you.
No, because my tire at the end was so destroyed. 700.
70% you have the tire wear?
Yes. 50 lap and 20 lap.
Okay,
Oh,
I
that
guess.
was such a risky one. I couldn't do it.
So yeah, pretty close. But well done to Jasper and Miku.
There was
Yeah,
close
thank
battle
Well done
between
for
you,
you.
I saw.
Yeah, good
Okay.
job, congrats.
I hope you like my dive bomb and at the end of the first sector.
Oh, that was horrible for me. But I didn't hit the wall, so it was okay. Good move, good move. That was a good move. I didn't expect it.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, any comments about the driver of the day?
Max. Well, okay, Jesper maybe, but Max for me.
And
again?
predictions for French Grand Prix?
What? French Grand Prix?
Oh, that's
The next is the
track.
French Grand Prix.
Oh, well, that will be great.
Damn.
The most beautiful track in the world.
I think Ginger or
Yeah.
someone like that or Luke or I don't know.
I'm gonna...
Don't me because I'm very bad in French in France.
on your home track. Okay. Any predictions?
Predictions.
Heavy rain in the race.
This time
Will
it
be
has to
lovely.
happen.
Will be lovely to have a rainy race because my drive pace is quite shocking.
Okay, so I will update you the standings currently. Max is leading with 56 points, 9 points ahead of Alenvor, and 11 points ahead of Alenvor, and 12 points ahead of Luke. Good Guys 4th, Jesper 5th, Bikulici 6th, Plazable 7th, Axe 8th, Eyesight 9th, Grievko 10th, and that's the top 10.
I think it's
I'm lead
quite
the standing. I'm lead
Yes,
the standing, actually?
56.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it. Okay.
I think it's a bit early to talk about standings because I'm pretty sure that there will be some reports, as I'm already seeing, and I'm waiting for Alan to report on me. Even though I thought it was a clean move what I did, but okay, have to watch. That's why I wouldn't yet speak about the standings. Because the
Basically-
positions will change. Most
Base-
likely.
Basically, compared to the last seasons, I bet that on season 1 there were 2 drivers fighting for the championship on the last race. It was Juan and Axe. On the second season we had Jesper, Jody and Luke fighting for the championship in season 2, mainly. What about now? I bet we will have like 5 drivers having a chance at the final race.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be that will be very close at the end of the season because we are 4th, 5th, 6th for fighting. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I love that.
Okay, so basically we finished the live stream. Thank you for watching very much. Hope you enjoyed. Slap like and subscribe button now. And see you next time, next week in France. Hope we will finally get both live streams, not only F1 division. Goodbye.
Bye.